How's it going, everybody? Want to make a little video here and show you the wonders of Android. Right now I'm looking at the widgets for the Twitter official app from Twitter because they're just wonderful. And the thing that I want to show you is the Android Handbook. You can find it in the market. Look under Android Handbook. It's a crazy little thing is what it is. So what you can do here is you can look under different manufacturers, and like I just picked Motorola, so here's all the current and future Motorola handsets, although these are all current, there's no future ones as far as I know. On the right hand side you have the release date, on the left hand side the manufacturer, then the name, and what version of Android they're running. Now if you press on one of these, it'll bring up all of the information on that phone. One interesting part is alias. Like for the Droid, the alias is either the milestone or the shoals. Tells you when it came out, the processor, memory, dimensions. Let me hold this up a little bit better so you can see it. Weight, display, what network it runs on, all this other lot of information. It's a good way for anyone who's interested in an Android phone or upgrading their current Android phone to figure out what new phone they might want because maybe they want something really special, or maybe they want something not so special. If we go under Samsung, the GTI 9000, also known as the Galaxy S. That's going to be their new thingy. Release date is May 2010. I believe it has been slated for release in Europe at this time, since we're in the middle of May. But in the US it's not available. The memory is 256 megs of RAM, 15.2 gigabytes of ROM. That's a whole lot of gigabytes. And I believe it has an expansion slot, which is down here, but it's blank. Then maybe it doesn't have an expansion slot. So we can always check on the HTC phones, which there's just a ton of. And let's look at the Nexus 1 really quickly. It has 512 megs of RAM, 512 megs of ROM. A little bit different from the Samsung that we just looked at. And down near the bottom, there's a lot of information on the Nexus 1. Just a lot. So as you can see, there's an expansion slot that's populated here, 4 gig SD card expandable to 32. So everybody else is talking about the Evo, which will be coming out on Sprint in less than 3 weeks from the day that I am recording this. It's also known as the Supersonic. Yeah, anyhow, 512 megs RAM, a gig of ROM, and the expansion slot up to 32 gigs. Doesn't say, it's probably micro SD. Connectivity, network, got a whole bunch of stuff on there. The Evo is obviously the 4G phone that has been highly anticipated. So I just wanted to show you this Android handbook. Pretty crazy. Oh, I just saw something new there. Let's go back into, where did it, let's go back. On the actual home screen, it kind of lists, I'm not really sure what the deal is with the way that they have this listed, so I'm not even going to try to extrapolate what the heck it all means. But I just noticed up here it says gallery, so let me hit that and see what comes up. An ad, beautiful ad. Oh, gallery phone. Yes, the Evo has the front-facing camera for video conferencing, and that's it, just one picture. Which begs the question, are there more pictures? Let's see what the Xperia X10 from Sony Ericsson has. Oh, there's a gallery for that too. Kind of a sharp looking phone. Beautiful ad right in the middle. You know, for a free ad, you can't beat it. The Sony Ericsson Xperia X10 also has a Qualcomm Snapdragon at 1 gigahertz, 384 megs of RAM, 1 gig of ROM. And it has 8 gig card included, expandable up to 16 gig micro SD, and its display is a 4-inch TFT. Very nice, 480 by 854, which is the same resolution as the Droid, which to me is the benchmark in resolution, since most all the other phones are 480 by 800. Only the Droid and now this Samsung, or excuse me, the Sony Ericsson, are 480 by 854. So that's just something for everyone to think about. Let's look at this Acer here. Got an Acer that's going to run Android 2.1. Got a Snapdragon at 768 megahertz. 3.5-inch WVGA touchscreen. Probably just a normal LCD like the Droid. And micro SD expansion slot with 512 of ROM, 256 of RAM. Not too shabby. Of course, it's not one of the super phones that everyone keeps talking about, but let me do that again. Super phones. Alright, so there you go. This is a quick video. A little bit less time than the other ones that I've made, so there you have it. Android Handbook. Look for it, use it, make it so.